Hey, beautiful souls. How are you guys doing today? We are going to step boldly into the energies of 2026, the year of new beginnings and the year of the fire horse. Now, we have to do some things before we jump into this full force. So we have to get into that energy now of 2026. Now, we are going to bring in a year to rise, restore, create a life that actually feels good in your soul. And right now, we're going to do that. Not saying, not someday, not later, or when the conditions are perfect. No, we're going to start today. On Monday, we are starting now. So, the first thing I want you guys to do is do some house cleaning of the mind. Now, we talked about limiting beliefs, sign syndrome, all these different things that impairs us when we are trying to make those 10 steps ahead and then we come 20 steps back. No, we're not going back anymore. We're going to go ahead full force. So, we are going to take the time to do the following. And let me bring up my notes, and we are going to do this for this week. Now, we're going to release the old starting today. And I want you to set that beautiful, powerful intention. I release what no longer serves me. Okay. And I want you to be bold with it. I want you to say that to yourself time and time again, whether it's when you're working and you have to say it to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. Or when you are doing your jog, okay, your exercise, I release what no longer serves me. For every stride you take, you're releasing that, you're feeling it. Okay. Even when you do your meditation, I want you to go in, create that beautiful space, tap into that energy, and say, I release what no longer serves me. Now, I'm going to give you a little activity, but you must take great care when you do this. Okay. Now, before I do that activity, I want you to take a sheet of paper, okay, regular sheet of paper, and you are going to fold it into one half. Then I want you to open it up and begin to fold it where you have a space to write on within that box, okay? Fold it all the way. And then I want you to take a moment, and I'm going to go over this in the podcast of the 8 places what we have to look into. All right. And I'm going to go over some of them right now. The first place we're going to release is mental. Anything that's in the mental mind that you are releasing today, you're going to write it down within that box. Then the next one, relationships. What are you going to release within your relationship? Okay. The next, behavioral. What are some of the things that you want to release that are impeding with your growth? For example, being a people pleaser or not speaking your truth. Whatever the situation that you want to release in behavioral, you write it down in that box. The next, physical. If you are in a relationship or an environment that brings down your vibration, okay? Write it down in physical releases, all right? Energetic. Are you holding energy of jealous and envious that was thrown to you and you know it and it's not yours? Write it down. And practical life. Write down all the responsibilities that you took on out of guilt. All right. So when we get to the podcast, I'll break it all down. But for right now, for the newsletter, I am just going to go over how we're going to do this process. And it's going to take precision, and care. Okay. Now, your mindset prompt. I want you to write this down, and you're going to write down the habits, the fears, or patterns, and I'm ready to leave behind. Okay. That's all the things that I told you to write down on your sheet of paper. And then during the day, or during the week, each day, I want you to have this as your main reflection from Monday to Sunday. Okay. How did I make space for something new today? Now, here is the activity. You are going to take whatever problem you've written down on your sheet of paper. Okay. I put down mental, emotional, and relationship. Those are the three things that I am ready to release. Okay. Now, while I am getting ready to release that, let me move my notes out of the way because this entails fire. Okay. Gotta be safe. All right. Now, I have my little shell where I'm going to sit this on while it burns. And you are going to take the time to pick out the following 8 things. That's all 8 that we talked about right now, but you may have some more. But within those areas that I just discussed, you are going to take that little sheet of paper. Okay. This one is mental, and that's limiting beliefs. And as you are releasing that area that's holding you back, that's standing in your way, that's giving you so much agita because you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to make that happen, but there's always a block, there's always something standing in the way from your progress. So, what you are going to do, very carefully, take that sheet of paper, okay, and you use a match or you use a lighter, and I want you to take this limiting belief and you are going to set it on fire. And then you're going to put it in a safe fire bowl or in your fireplace. And you are going to burn it. And you're going to say, as it burning, I release the belief that I am not worthy of anymore. Okay? Let's kind of stop right here. So we are going to do that. Keep releasing. My paper stop. All right, here we go. Burn, baby, burn. We're going to release that limiting belief. It's gone. No more. You released it. So we're going to do this again through the podcast. I'm going to do more of this type of releasing, and we're going to do some guided meditation. We're going to go in depth to let this go so you make room for 2026. Okay. Like I said, we're starting today to release what no longer serves you. So, what you are going to do, okay, take a sheet of paper, fold it in 2 sections so that you're able to write within it. And then you are going to write down all of those things that you want to release. And this is your declaration that you are releasing those beliefs. You're releasing those negative energies. You're releasing those no longer situations that brought you down. You are releasing it today. Because while we're doing that, we are going to bring in positive energy that we want to see in 2026. So head over to the podcast and we get in depth and we'll do some more burning of the limiting beliefs or whatever. And then we're going to take it step by step for this week. So, guys, can't wait to see you then. Have a great day. And we're going to do this today. Bye bye.